Hi, Pendras. You made it first. Hi, good morning. Oh, well, good morning. Oh my god. Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hold on, there should be audio for this, but I think I have to reset. Give me 1 second. Hello? No audio? Uh-oh, no audio. You guys can't hear the game, right? Hmm. That's weird. Why can't you guys hear it? Ah, I know. Hold on. There we go. Dang, I should have checked all that before. I completely forgot that I needed to redo my audio settings because of the computer update. But anyways, I got it up now. I hear it. Sounds spooky. I'm digging it. And anyways, yeah, today we're going to be playing The Mermaid Mask, which is a follow-up. It's a sequel to The Twisted Tower, which is a game that I very much enjoyed when it first came out on the Switch. And I'm very excited to play this one. I had no idea that there was a sequel even coming out until like, I guess 2 weeks before it released. I was like, there's no way. I was so surprised when I was scrolling through the eShop and I saw it. I was like, wow. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Lovely Saturday night. It's gonna be pretty chill. The story might, I don't know what to expect honestly, but I hope the story is just as good as the first one. So, got my coffee. I got Cinnabon Delights from Taco Bell. I know I got Taco Bell, right? The accursed Taco Bell. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. The beginning. Oh, there's Grimoire. This music though, already setting the mood.
Eavesdrop what the stars are saying, earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
Ooh, ominous poem. You could use also mouse controls for this. The Stone Top Inn. Already starting off? I hope the audio isn't too low. If I have to, I'll turn it up.
It's Sally. She's fast asleep.
I might turn it up just a bit.
To be fair, it is 4 in the morning.
Wow, 4 in the morning. Grimoire, are you up at 4 in the morning?
I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up. So far, nothing. It's the case file, the reason we're here. It was left for us right here on the bar.
Ooh, the case file. Ooh, we can move it. Ooh, I like that. For Detective Grimoire. A rugged leather-bound folder. It was left on the bar of the Stone Top Inn. Case file. Can we read this? A single handwritten letter and 2 paragraphs. Oh, hold on. Read. For Detective Grimoire. Ooh, I like this. Murder victim. Captain Magnus Mortuga, 39. Location. Illusion Theater. Mortuga submarine. A theater? In a submarine? Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open and the body was discovered. Mortuga was found alone, lying on his back, with a single cut across his throat. No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. Oh, another murder mystery. The Illusion Theater is mostly empty, save for an ancient stone cauldron with a thick metal lid. The purpose of this cauldron is unknown. However, I am informed that it has never been unlocked before. It is now unlocked. It is now open. An ancient stone cauldron. Signed, Captain Seafoam, captain of the Mortuga submarine. Interesting. What's this? Huh.
Captain Seafoam. As far as I know, that's who hired us. And who left the case file here in the inn. But where are they now? Where's Sally? What do you think? Great contribution.
Hold on. How do I... Settings? I think the voice... I'm gonna turn... Let me see. Sound effects down a bit. Ambience I like. Music. I don't know how loud the music is, but... I'm gonna keep it like this because I do want to have the voices a lot higher. Hi, Cody. I'm gonna turn the game up just a bit more because I feel like it's a little too low, especially with the voices. But tell me if it's loud, please. Also, how are you, Cody? How do I go back? Is it? Did that save though? Okay, it did. Okay. All right. Fishing trips.
Fishing trips. On board the Dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Enquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor.
Felicia Stonetop.
There's nothing written on the barrels. I'm sure they were once filled with some kind of wonderful, unsanctioned local ale. Lamps. They've stopped giving out light and taken up dust collecting. That's also what I plan to do when I retire.
Doing pretty well, just playing some Moonlight Peaks after doing my daily Unite grind. How are things for you? I've been pretty good. Had to work, per usual, so I really didn't do much today other than that. And then I went to GameStop to trade in my broken games. Or not broken games, broken controllers. To at least get a little bit of cash, which I did. But it took way longer than I thought because I didn't expect there to be a line. But also today was the last day to do that, so I guess I should have thought otherwise. But I also didn't know that they were doing that until just yesterday, and I couldn't go because I work.
It's some book Sally's been reading. She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
What's the book look like? J.D. Werman, Hex of the Helmsman. A paperback novel belonging to Sally. It looks to be a nautical fantasy adventure. There's a paragraph of a well-dressed man on the inside cover. Kristen Kale Publishing. J.D. Werman, Hex of the Helmsman. Something terrible awaits you in the depths. Will you face it? He sees it in his dreams. He sees it when he closes his eyes. He cannot escape it. But what is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man with a singular purpose. He will not rest until he uncovers the truth of what's really hiding beneath the waves. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm on Sea, J.D. Werman moved to the big city to write his first novel. And it's that novel that's already carving him out a place in the annals of history. As Werman's mastery over the typewriter shines through the every every beautifully crafted sentence. The only question I have is this: how can he possibly follow this up? For TW, Ibis, for imparting upon me what it is to love the art of writing. Chapter 1, Lost at Sea. Marcus Mardoom tightened his grip on the wheel and stared out across the bleak horizon. On this morning, the familiar frigid air of the South Sea carried something more than salt spray, as it whipped around his weathered face. On this morning, the familiar howling voice of the wind seemed to be in duet with a much grander voice, a voice that spoke in language that Mordoom could not understand. Not yet. Hey.
Text of the Helmsman by J.D. Werman. Looks like Sally's read through it a couple of times already. I wonder what's so interesting about it. I thought I heard something outside. Hello?
Oh, that's a bright light.
Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
Oh, that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
Come on, Sally, wake up. I know it's 4 in the morning, but you gotta get up.
I think it's time to go outside. To move around, use the map button in the bottom left.
Can I actually move Sally? Oh, wait, no. We're moving outside. Okay, the next area. It's been a long time since I played the original, so I kind of... Well, not the original, but the Twisted Tower. I think there was one before it. That was like a demo or something. But I kind of forgot how the movement works. Town Square. What is that? Sally, you good?
Are you awake?
I thought I was, but maybe not. Maybe this is my dream.
It's not a dream.
That's exactly what Dream Grimoire would say.
There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know. But whatever it is the source of the green light.
Oh. What the? What's that?
Is that?
A submarine. I think I can see someone standing on the deck.
Maybe we should go take a look.
Not yet. Let me see. What's this?
It's the stone top emblem, I guess. Looks like a snowman.
It's not... Why would it be a snowman?
Alright then, what is it?
I think it's 3 stones stacked on top of each other.
Oh, that actually does make more sense.
What is this? The crypts?
Another abandoned building. Mr. Grip's Emporium.
What do you think they sell?
Currently, nothing.
What is this?
A large stone statue on top of a fountain.
Yippee, I'm on my way home. Aw, that's great, my love. 25 watch streak, let's go. Aw. Get home safe, my love.
It looks like a fisherman wrestling with some kind of dragon.
It says right here, the silkworm serpent.
It can't be a serpent. It has legs.
Right?
Alright, let's go check it out then.
A submarine. I think I can...
Maybe we should go take a look.
Let's go take a look. What is it? Foredeck. Seafoam, but it's scratched off Mortuga. What the heck is this?
An old wooden boy.
It looks like a creepy
With a
thing.
face.
Ugh, yeah, look at it. It's like it's meant to scare people. It's chained to the deck of the Mortuga submarine. There's a faint green glow in its eyes. Interesting.
This is where the green light was coming from. I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
So it's a boy that doubles as a lighthouse?
The opposite, really. A lighthouse warns you to stay away. But this thing lured us in.
Okay, so let's read this.
Looks like it initially said Seafoam, but that got crossed out, and now it says Mortuga. I'm getting mutiny vibes from this. I don't know about you.
It's the wrong way around. Take another look at the case file.
Milk tea with mint streaks. Hi, Pendras. Thank you so much for that. Ex-captain of the Mortuga submarine. Case file? Where is it? Here it is. Murder victim, Captain Magnus Mortuga. Right, so he's the one that would cross it out from the sea foam. If he's the captain. With a single cut across his throat, no bladed weapon of any kind was found in his room. The illusion theater is mostly empty, save for an ancient stone cauldron with a thick metal lid. Yeah, so he would have been the one that crossed off Seafoam and put Mortuga on there.
Looks like it initially said Seafoam. I'm getting mutiny vibes.
It's the wrong. Take another look at the case file.
There's nobody here.
The door's open, though. Somebody must have opened it after the submarine surfaced.
Does that constitute an invitation?
Yes.
Ready, Sally?
Oh. Stay out?
What did you say?
Huh?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What you hear, Grimoire? The parlor.
What's at the bottom of the ladder?
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
Wait, I think there's a lever.
Ooh. Her?
Whoa.
What is that?
Light. Whoa, it's a face. A large painting of some unknown being. It's set in an ornate wooden frame. The brass plaque displays a single word, her. Unusually, it has been set directly onto the painting. Oh, what's this? It's like a face. Can I do anything about that? I'm sure that'll be important later.
The candles are actually lit. Some of them, anyway.
I'm guessing this place hasn't booked its quarterly fire safety inspection.
What else can I look at? Speakers?
There's an old-fashioned speaker mounted on the wall. It's playing spooky music.
Spooky music.
It's the kind of music you'd hear at a fancy party for vampires.
I hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly not a vampire, and...
Sally.
Sally with her fan fictions.
I cleaned the couch.
What?
If we end up having to stay the night.
Sally, we are not staying overnight on the murder submarine.
But I brought my toothbrush.
Was this wine?
A glass of wine.
Ominously left half finished.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
Ominously corked. This fire.
Yes, this is what lights up the room when you pull the switch.
I wonder what they burned to make it pink.
Coffee token acquired. Let's collect more. Poof. Okay, Penders, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I wonder what they burned to make it pink. Sally, what do you think? What's going on?
This is the weirdest submarine I've ever been on.
And the first?
And the first.
Okay, let's check out the room.
I think this door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the control room.
Well,
It's locked.
You can't. It's locked. It's taped up on the other side of the door.
You don't need to come in here. The crime scene is 1 floor down at the very back of the submarine.
Huh.
Captain Seafoam.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Why don't they want us to go in there?
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
Why would they do that?
Huh. Just a hunch, I guess. Alright, at the very back. The mess hall. It do be messy. Let's see. There's this serpent again.
It's a big metal statue of a serpent.
There's a cabinet built into it, but I think it's locked.
Let's look at it. Rotate the 4 dials into the correct arrangement. What's this?
Nope.
4 dials, with a window in the center of each one. Turning each dial rotates the shapes that appear in the surrounding windows.
What do those numbers mean, though?
3974. Oh, I saw a trailer for this game. Hey, Ninjabot. Okay, gang, let's split up and look for clues. Shaggy, you, Scooby, and this coffee bot man go down the very dark hallway. Daphne and I will take the bedroom. Isn't that right, Freddy? How's it going, Crescent? Hope you're well. Oh, hold on. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I probably need to come back to this.
I'll do this later.
Doing fine, you? Thanks for the shout out, of course. I'm doing good. I just started the game, so we haven't gotten too far yet.
Pufferfish lamp.
A timeless classic.
It's Mrs. Puff's husband. He was turned into a pufferfish lamp.
Pots and pans for cooking. Playing cards.
Looks like someone got dealt a bad hand.
Oh, really?
I have no idea. I just thought that would sound cool.
Crayons.
A little pot with a red crayon and a blue crayon.
You're not going to pick it up?
No?
$10 says this turns out to be an important clue.
You're on.
I wonder if it will.
A picture of a fish.
Delightful.
Okay, so there's really nothing else we could do here.
A wooden chandelier.
Windows?
Wait, are these windows or lights?
Both. It's a good idea, since you'd never get any natural light down here.
What does this ladder lead to?
The ladder leading back up to the parlor.
Oh, okay. What about over here?
Hey, it's a kitchen.
We didn't have one of those last time.
What?
Hey, Luger.
Nothing.
The kitchen. Okay, whoa. Actually, whoa, we can explore the whole submarine. That's crazy.
Let's go to the crime scene before we do anything else.
Okay, crime scene. Oh, this one. Point and click is based. It's based. You can also use the mouse controls with the Switch too. It's going pretty good. We just started the game and it's already pretty exciting. At least for me anyways. The voice acting is always good. Please let me know if the voices are too low or the music's too loud. Please, I beg you. Because I had to turn it up.
Someone's taped a drawing to the wall. Although it's upside down for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
What's the poster look like? How about you, Luger? How's it going? Oh, what's this? What?
Who are you? Who are you?
Come on! Oh, hey, how's it going? Welcome in. I like the voice acting, and so far the voices and music are pretty well balanced. Okay, cool. Hey, Vaughn! Welcome in. We are playing a point-and-click detective game. Well, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. It's gonna be a pretty chill night. This is a game I've been excited to play since I found out it was coming out, which was like last month. I didn't even know that they were gonna make a sequel, and it was one of my favorite games on the Switch when it first came out. You're playing XCOM. Ooh, interesting. Preston, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good lurk. Not doing much, probably might game myself, but I don't know. I was gonna play last night. I turned on Monster Hunter. Well, I guess I wasn't really gonna play. I was just gonna claim the free stuff, and then I was like, let me work on making some new outfits. And so I did. I spent 2 hours doing that. Mainly because I was trying to make like a Spider-Man costume looking type outfit. And I think I got one down pretty good. I like some hot chocolate for tonight. Ooh, hot chocolate sounds good. Still too hot for hot chocolate though. Well, I can't really say that because I drink hot coffee, so you drink away. It's hard. XCOM? I never played XCOM. But if you got a raid and run, I totally understand. There's gonna be an ad starting here in like 30 seconds. I'm gonna get up and stretch. You do that. I'm all for standing up and stretching. Take care, Vaughn. Thank you so much for the raid again. I appreciate it. Let's see, the title here. This looks like a story, Illusion Theater. A hand-drawn poster taped to a pipe on the wall in the Illusion Theater. For some reason, it was displayed upside down. Why was it upside down? What's it hiding? Oh, look, it looks like a Grim Reaper. How does it look the other way? Okay, now I see it. It's a Grim Reaper. Baroness Fortuna presents Lady of the Looking Glass. Unfathomable beyond anything I can imagine. Inconceivable. I don't know what to believe anymore. Book tickets. Title here, Illusion Theater. That's it. Okay. And this is where the guy was murdered. Yeah, okay. What's this?
There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
The Cusco poison. The poison specifically chosen for Cusco. A small glass bottle found smashed on the floor in the Illusion Theater. The spilled purple liquid has a subtle botanical scent. The small paper label is marked with a simple picture of a moon. Okay. What's this?
There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
A ragged square of thick sailcloth found hanging up on the wall in the Illusion Theater. It looks like something's written on it. There it is. The Stargazing Girl. Is that the red that's coming through? I'd imagine it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Stargazing Girl. Okay. Nothing else. The blood.
So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with a cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon, no knife or anything.
Nothing.
My back!
That cauldron looks pretty scratched up from the inside, though. Oh, thanks for that, Luker. Ooh, I really needed that. Thank you. I'm also enjoying some Cinnabon Delights that I got from Taco Bell, which I haven't had in a minute, so they are so good. With my coffee.
This is the cauldron?
Not quite what I was expecting.
Wow, look at this thing. Oh, this is kind of like the thing that's on that poster from what the little girl's sitting in. Why is it all scratched up in there, though? That's baller. Yeah. An ancient-looking stone cauldron. It was found in the Illusion Theater in front of Mortuga's body. The glittering interior of the cauldron is marked with several deep scratches. The exterior is spotted with algae and barnacles. This was definitely found somewhere in the bottom of the sea. Shut. Oh, something went in there. Like a key.
The case file said it had never been unlocked before.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something, but it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place.
These are the only ones I can pick from? Let me see. The cauldron. Unlocked. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Is this really it? Hold on. Case file, her painting, moon vial, sailcloth. Hold on. Maybe Captain Seafoam? No. Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron in order to frame somebody else and was killed by what was inside. There you go.
Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
I really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true, there couldn't have been anyone in there.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
Then what?
I don't know.
A creature.
You have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity.
Hold on. You know what would taste great right now? An ice cream based on a chocolate bar. Man, chef. Shut up! You know I want that ice cream, dude. Just rub it into my face. That's diabolical. Hey, chef. Hope you're doing good.
Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
Did you get a good look at the inside of the cauldron? There was something I noticed.
The scratches. There was no knife. It was the claws. I love her design. Oh, I love Sally. Yeah, she's so interesting to look at. I like it. It's really like once you see her, you're like, wow, she looks so cool. I noticed the cauldron. No, scratches. The scratches inside the cauldron. Ooh, I like this.
The scratch marks.
Charm, hello! Welcome in. Chapter 1, The Curse in the Cauldron. What we doing? Point and click detective game. It's a sequel to the Twisted Tower that came out, man, like what, 6 years ago? 7? And we're trying to solve a murder mystery. Saw the interesting art style and I couldn't help myself. Yeah, that's kind of why I like the original, well not the original, but the first official game that came out, which was Twisted Tower. It was, the art style was great and the voice acting is good too, and the story is really good, at least for Twisted Tower. For this one, I was just really excited to play it, and I had no idea that a sequel was coming out until just last month when it was literally about to drop in 2 weeks, and I was like, I have to play it. So here we are. Yeah, we're still very early on, so we're just trying to figure out how this guy got murdered, and it pretty much sounds like it had something to do with what was in the cauldron. Hey, look, there's a hole in here.
There's a wooden panel on the wall here.
Can you see anything through that little hole?
No, it's too dark.
What's this sign say?
Someone's hung up a banner with the words Illusion Theater painted on it. What's the illusion, I wonder?
You know, I think this room's had some kind of rebranding.
Rebranding from what? What was it before?
Possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all.
I'm home, sweetheart. Let me just settle here. Okay, my love. I'm so glad you're home. Definitely get settled in. We're just chilling. Still very early on while we're trying to solve this mystery. I don't think there's anything else in here besides
It's
this
a little
window.
window. It looks out into the endless, dark void of the ocean.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
Ruffles, I did it. Ruffles did it. I solved the case. Oh, she did it. Alright, let's see. Where should we go? There's a lot of rooms here. Let's go check this one out. The bunk room. Hey, someone's sleeping here. Oh, there's people. Hold up. Who are you?
Sir, if you have a minute, I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is
Two detectives, one short, one tall. Tried and true.
Hey, I'm really not that much shorter than
But which of you is the funny one?
I'd say
Bruh.
it goes back and forth.
You still haven't told us who you are.
The name's Werman. J.D. Werman.
Is this the
He's
writer?
an author.
Author, journalist, let's see, what else? Famous, successful, some kind of genius, even. Oh, sure, that's why I got myself trapped in the murder submarine.
I know who you are, Mr. Werman. I've read your book.
Oh, joy, your fans. Of all the places.
I never said I liked the book. Maybe I hated it.
There's no way you hated it. The arcs are too tight. Each chapter leads to the next, beginning, middle, end, and bang, not a line wasted.
Damn, he's right.
Got him.
Sir, if you have a minute.
Oh, okay. We already did that one.
Two detectives.
Hey,
Okay,
But
skip,
I'd say
skip,
you
skip,
still
skip,
have-
skip, skip,
he's
skip.
an author.
Author, journal.
I know who you
Oh,
are.
joy.
I never said I
There's no
liked
way. The arcs are too tight.
Ah!
He's
Can I just click the X to go back? Oh my god, is that the J.D. Werman? What did he write again? The, something about the helmsman.
So, Mr. Werman, you're a famous author.
That's what they tell me.
How did you end up on the submarine?
I came of my own volition.
Why?
I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. Minimal distractions. Not saying it's worked, but
You're writing a sequel?
trying to. Trying to.
Hang on. A sequel to what?
Grimoire, are you not paying attention?
This book, Hex of the Helmsman.
Ah, there she is. Benefactor and burden both.
Sally, how did you know to bring the book with you?
Because Mr. Werman's local to the area. It says so right here. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, J.D. Worman moved to the big city to write his first novel.
My publisher wrote that. It's quite true, but she made it sound so saccharine.
So you're from the town, you moved away, and then you came back.
Now, see, you've gone too far in the other direction. That's too utilitarian.
I get going back to your hometown for peace and quiet, but then to end up on the submarine?
How did you even find out about it? Did you already know Mortuga?
Oh, I knew of him. He's a figure of some infamy, submarine included. In fact, it was good to finally put a face to the name after all those years.
Infamy. Never heard of it? I mean, it's a fictional book, not a real one. The Mortuga submarine.
So, how'd you like living on the Mortuga submarine?
I will say, as a writer, it's a boon to be aboard this thing. And the whole place is dripping with human narrative stories practically leaking out of the walls. It's also a lot noisier than I thought it'd be. I couldn't have guessed Mortuga would basically be running a bed and breakfast down here.
It was already busy when you arrived?
Before the arrival of Mariana Moon, Dirk and I were the last two to join the gang.
It's kind of surprising there was still a bunk room free at that point.
Well, I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's it like sharing a room with Dirk?
Oh, we get on like a house on fire.
I was trying to do a bit.
That's us.
Of course.
And what about everyone else?
It's a fascinating little microcosm, utterly discordant and yet somehow harmonious. At least that's how it felt before the captain was murdered. Night rolls around and I can't sleep, as usual. I say night. I'm referring to the indistinctive block of time we on the submarine have agreed to collectively refer to as night. Anyway, I'm wide awake.
Oh,
so I
wow.
stay up to get
This
some writing
animation's
done. I don't want to deprive
odd.
Dirk of his beauty sleep, so I took my typewriter out into the mess hall.
Was anyone else in there?
Godric came up a few minutes later, brought some kind of busy work with him. So there we were, whiling away until I look up and see this woman, Mariana Moon, apparently. Good name. Probably fake, but good. She got straight to work trying to extract my entire life story, but then Mortuga shows up and we all go quiet.
Hi, Zach. How's it going? A peppermint mocha, extra peppermint. You got it. Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Oh, there's Mortuga himself.
The guy looked miserable, and he passed straight through the room like a ghost. But before he leaves, he asks us to show Mariana around the submarine. I really didn't have the energy, so I made an excuse and left. I slept for barely an hour before a big jerk wakes me up. I'm not talking about Dirk. I mean, the submarine, it moved, tilted. Anyway, I tried to get back to sleep, but no. Now there's a scream. Dirk and I follow the sound all the way down the corridor. Symmetry's frozen in place in the doorway at the end. And behind her...
Symmetry?
Mortuga, dead.
Who's Symmetry?
Laying in front of some ancient stone cauldron. The lid of the thing flung open, like something had just burst out of it. The whole scene was otherworldly, like a painting. Then Madame Tadpole arrived, with just about everyone else trailing behind her.
Madam
Tadpole brought everyone with her. So, she already knew about the murder.
From what I gather, she discovered the body and then left to go get everybody else. And you know, I really didn't want to get in her way, so I returned to my room to await further instruction.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, I couldn't. I went back to work. Figured I'd be better off keeping busy, you know.
Interesting. Wow, I like how they did it. There's a nice little animation there with the 3D characters. But I like how now we're starting to see the bigger picture with the characters and who's in the submarine. This is actually a pretty big submarine. I have a feeling that whatever's in the cauldron is actually the painting that we have. This thing is probably in the cauldron. Almost looks like it has claws for hands. What's this?
It's some kind of doll.
Sally, no.
It's an action figure.
It's a collectible action figure.
Same thing.
Hex of the Helmsman. It's a it's a toy from the book. That's funny. Oh, there's more to collect. Devil of the Deep. Belicia Bone Top. A Man Cursed by the Sea. Series 1. Dang.
Water!
Hi, my love. Water. Oh, thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. An action figure still in its original packaging. It was proudly displayed in the bunk room. A man cursed by the sea. He sees it in his nightmares. Oh, okay. It just says the same story as the book. Belicia Bonetop, the enigmatic sea captain, includes ship's compass and treasure map. Marcus Mordoom, the tormented helmsman, includes anchor, sword, and ship's wheel shield. Devil of the Deep, the mysterious entity from beneath the waves, includes Reaper's Scythe. Series 2 coming soon. Look out for Hex of the Helmsman 2, only in theaters. There's already a part 2 coming out? Is that a movie? Crazy.
It's a suitcase. Clothes are neatly folded inside.
It smells like men's aftershave. I'm getting bergamot, cedarwood, and notes of citrus.
You done sniffing the suitcase?
What is this? Looks like a
Is that
phone.
tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
What's this in the front pocket?
It's a cell phone. It's locked.
What do you mean it's locked? How can a phone be locked?
Drag the tiles onto the correct slots. Is that how we unlock the phone? Dang, I don't have, no clue how to do this. I'm eating pizza. We picked some up on the way. Oh, that's great, my love. Yeah, enjoy your pizza. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe this needs to be here? Oh. This? I have to do this, right? Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. There's gotta be another one, right? Does this one count? Might be too big. No, this is not it. Hold on, did I not put it back? There we go. I was hungry. Oh no. And then this one. Oh, and then this one has to match this one. Oh, wow, okay. This is not matching up with this. Okay, so hold on. Maybe I just need to move these around. Dang it, go back. What about this? What is this? Oh, that could work, okay. And then I need... what, one of these? I'm missing one. But what can it be? Oh, this one? Is that not it? What murder? He's the best guy around. Am I missing one? What am I missing? Oh, the line right here. Okay, so this line doesn't belong. Okay, hold on. Wait, no, this line does belong. It looks right. Am I...
Hey, I did it.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize I had to click up there. I thought it would unlock by itself if I just got it. Okay.
I'm impressed.
What's on the cell phone?
It's unlocked.
So now we can look at it?
A cell phone with a lid that flips open. It was found in the pocket of a tuxedo in the bunk room. What is that? M and M? Looks like it says mom. Ooh. It turns on, but there's no signal, and the battery could do with charging. Okay, so I guess I can't do anything with it. Use. Welcome, Dirk. Oh, it's Dirk's phone. Okay. Messages. From Big Reel Studios. The offer's still on the table. 500,000 with no multiple picture deal. Sci-fi, lasers, explosions. It's gonna be big. Call me, Steve. Hold on. Hi, Dirk. My name is Jimmy. I'm a big fan, and I have lots of ideas for movies you could do, and you can use them for free, but please put me in the credits, okay? Thanks. Okay, please, right back. Thanks for the lurk, Zach. I appreciate it. Hey, Dansome. Where did you run off to? They said you went off to a work trip? WTF, thanks for inviting me. It's a work trip. What the? Steve admitted he'd email you again. This is a reminder that you are not free to take his offer, all in good time. Okay. Accountant, Polly, Ancient, Marsha, Big Real Steven, Daisy, Janelle, Lawyer Woodrow, Mom, Van de Peer, Werman. The Office? He knows Werman personally? Van de Peer. He's still struggling. He keeps writing the first chapter over and over. I'll let you know if there's any progress. Is he keeping tabs on Werman? Remember, we need several new characters, lots of action, and tell him to go big with the drama, romance, and big sword fights. He's writing something, but I don't think it's going very well. He seems easily distracted. Interesting.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
It's going good, I think.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm Dirk, by the way. Who are you guys?
I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally.
Oh, cool. So you're the detectives?
Yeah, we're here to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga.
Oh, yeah, it's a major bummer, honestly. He was a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, you know, sure, kind of an oddball, but like in a good way, you know? I mean, he was
Dirk, you didn't tell us your surname.
Oh, right. Sorry. Dirk Dansome, actor. So, yeah, anyway, hi, and what can I do for you folks?
He's adorable. Can we keep him?
No, you'd forget to feed him.
I would, yeah.
Damn, Sally.
So, Dirk, you're an actor. What kind?
Oh, well, so for ages, I just did commercials. And then about a year ago, I finally got cast in a movie.
Nice. Anything I've seen?
Well, it's called Hex of the Helmsman. I played the helmsman.
Marcus More Doom?
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I read the book.
Oh man, the book is gnarly. I mean, I'm not usually one for reading, but I actually finished it. Yeah, the whole thing.
Congrats.
The author's a stand-up dude, too.
J.D. Worman. You know him?
Well, yeah, he's sitting right over there. You should go talk to him. Super friendly, loves meeting new people.
I bet.
Was your movie a success, Dirk?
Yeah, man, it's making megabucks.
Are you going to make a sequel?
Well, they want to move on that ASAP, but, we're not ready to start filming yet.
And what? You're taking your vacation on a submarine while you wait?
No, I'm just tagging along here with Worman. Yeah, he wanted to take a trip out here, and I figure, the more the merrier.
Kinda sus.
What do you make of the Mortuga submarine?
Man, this place is wild. It's like something out of a weird old book. Nobody back home is gonna believe any of it.
How do you like living here?
Honestly, mixed bag. So I love meeting all the weirdos that ended up down here. All kinds of people I'd normally never rub shoulders with, But man, is it dark. I mean, there's no sun, no day, no night. You barely even feel the time passing. Listen, if you're not careful, it'll get you. No, for real.
You seem to be holding on.
Ha, well, thanks. So far so good.
How long has it been?
Worman and I arrived a couple of weeks ago. We're the most recent arrivals, aside from Mariana.
It's lucky they still had this room free. You ended up with pretty nice living quarters.
I guess. I never really thought about it.
Dirk, you're basically just a passenger, am I right? You don't have a job here on the submarine?
Well, I set myself personal goals.
Like what?
Like, I was trying to find out everyone's birthday. I got Cynthia's, Grip's, Tadpole's. Oh man, that one took some doing. Yeah, she does not like to share personal info, let me tell you. Mortuga, though? Brick wall. He would not give me the goods.
I see. Alright, what were you doing at the night of the
I
murder?
got woken up when the submarine did a weird kind of movement, like a sudden tilt. It woke Worman up, too. So yeah, we were both sitting there, awake, not sure what's going on. At some point, I got curious what time it was, so I looked at my watch. But, as I was looking at it, it freaked out. Or the hands moving all over. And like they were trying to point in all directions at once, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I didn't have any more time to think about it since then we heard this scream. Yeah, Worman and I left our room, went through the mess hall and towards the storeroom at the end. It was unlocked. Sim was standing in the doorway. Mortuga was on the floor, totally dead. I tried to help Sim, pull her away. Worman, though, he just stood there, staring. Didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Why did it look like that?
Sorry, what?
Outside the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window.
Why they look like that? Because it's funny. I like it. They're just, it's part of the story. They're telling their story. Ah, but see, someone at the window. It has to be her from the painting. I have a feeling that's who we're talking about here.
I couldn't tell who it was, though.
Okay. What did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest. Luckily, Tadpole showed up a short while later, and she kind of took charge. Grip and Cynthia showed up next, then Mariana, then Zephyr. Tadpole wanted to know what had happened, but nobody had any answers for her. It was bad vibes all around. Sim and Cynthia
thanks for the water, Milo.
Then Worman, then me and Mariana. We left around the same time. So, yeah, I went back to my room. Worman was there already. He'd gone straight back to work. And, that's all I got. Can I stop talking now?
He's like, I don't want to talk no more. Small eyes and light iced coffee, please. Of course, my love. Alright, he said he saw somebody swimming down from the window. That's Interesting.
There's a sink here with its own little mirror.
Looks like someone's been using it to shave. Notes stuck to the wall.
Title ideas: Curse of the Captain, Scourge of the Sailor, Bane of the Bosun.
All duds.
Alright, let's go back. Let's go check out another room. These are locked. Okay. Kid's room. I mean, it looks like a kid's room. Spooky. Why is there just a cane floating here? Child's room.
A walking stick, standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't see it. A page ripped out of a newspaper.
Lady of the Looking Glass enchants audience. Single page from a newspaper found in a child's room. Theater review by James Dusk. The young illusionist, who goes by Symmetry Silk Moth, because why not, begins the show with her signature act in which she somehow holds parlance with her own reflection in a large antique mirror. The two symmetries, who seem to move independently of one another, speak upon their morbid anxieties and intrusive thoughts, which, it transpires, form the themes of the show at large, even though I have my theories about how the trick is achieved. To a less cynical eye, it would present a thoroughly conceiving spectacle. The mysterious Miss Silkmoth rounds off her performance with a surprisingly comedic set piece in which she attempts to communicate with her departed Uncle Gregory, who appears as an apparition within a crystal ball. However, it doesn't go as planned, and the audience laughs as Symmetry is put on hold in her disastrous attempt to telephone the afterlife. Overall, the show is a triumph, a brush with mysticism that stays with you long after the final bow. Godric grips, nautical and aeronautical precision, measurement and navigation instruments. Drummond Shipyard. Oh, this is kind of like the credits? The Silkworm Spectacle. Editor, Mr. T.W. Ibis. Catch of the day. Mysterious sea serpent hauled ashore. 3 a.m. The witching hour. The moon is out. Dearest Selena creaks into port. Its once cheerful frame now seems burdened, heavy. It has a secret. A moment passes. What's this? Something is hauled up onto the slime-slick rocks beside the old Silkworm harbor. A body. A creature. Its eyes are closed. No, wait. Look again. It has no eyes. A serpent of a sort. But it has arms, so a dragon? No, that doesn't seem right. Serpent it is then. Full story on pages 4 and 5. Interesting.
It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
Yes.
She said yes.
Plastic cups.
For magic tricks?
Presumably.
Did this frame just blink? I saw it blink.
An eerie painting of a girl standing in the woods. It is just a painting, right?
Sure. Maybe. No.
It definitely just blinked.
Maybe.
Can we check it again?
An eerie painting. It is just a painting.
Sure. No. Maybe.
I don't like. Why is it blinking?
Hey look, Sally. It's a giant dice.
Die.
What did I do? A page ripped out of a newspaper.
No, we already saw that. Playing cards.
Is this your card?
No.
Aw.
The wardrobe.
It's a magic vanishing cabinet.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's empty.
Vanished.
Vanished. I don't know if there's anything else that we can look at.
The lamp fell over.
Wow, you really are a detective.
A star.
Magician boxes.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here I really need to look at. So we'll go somewhere else. This room. Airlock grotto. Oh, are you Tadpole? Before I talk to you, let me see.
Old glass bottles.
Looks like they've all been salvaged from the ocean.
Hey, this one has a message inside.
Ooh, a glass bottle messily sealed with wax. A sheet of paper is rolled up inside. Curse in the cauldron. Oh, lovely. Curse in the cauldron. A small room within the bowels of the ship. His lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid has never been unlocked. It has never been opened. For all his strength, he ultimately proved powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron has been unlocked. On this morning, it is wide open. Hey, Nyota, how's it going? Is this? It shows that's where the guy died. Huh. This music, though.
It's a diving helmet. One of those old, heavy ones.
You think it's a safe?
Nah, looks pretty dangerous.
A safe.
Oh,
Not safe, a safe. Alright, looks like we have another puzzle here. How would I know where to make these point, though? Let me see. Starting off, the arrow is pointing this way. So maybe we have to make them lead the other way? Oh, but this is where it gets tricky. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna figure this one out. Yeah, I'm not gonna figure this one out.
that's not it.
There are 9 dials placed around the diving helmet, and each one can be set to one of 4 different angles.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure this one out right now. I'll come back to it.
Just gonna rest my brain.
I just washed my face and it still got glitter on my eyes. No. Very strong glitter.
Old glass.
Looks like they've all been salvaged. from
Hey,
here.
this one has a message inside.
Okay. Same thing.
It's a collection of small mirrors.
You know, it might be fun to start a mirror collection. I could really see myself doing that.
Ah ha ha.
Looks like a jellyfish.
It's 2 glass bowls and some seashells.
Right. But what does it look like?
Jellyfish.
Alright. Let's talk to you, Tadpole. I love glitter, but not right now. Hi from the convention. Oh, how was the convention? The art style is also really cool in the game I love. It is! I love it so much. It's so good. Let's talk to you, Tadpole.
Hey, it's me, Madam Tadpole. Yep, that's my name. First question. Go.
Are you a mermaid, or what's the deal?
Great question. Half mermaid. The top half, obviously. From the waist up, all mermaid. And as you can see, I have the legs of an ordinary human woman.
An ordinary human woman?
Who happens to be an Olympic-level swimmer. Second question. Go.
With another Eggman. Oh, nice.
So, Madam Tadpole, you're a professional swimmer? Or a professional mermaid?
I'm not a professional anything, not anymore. I'm done with all that.
Do you have gills?
Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
It's cool. Why'd you get it?
I've always been real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Ah, kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I went too deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into a submarine, and brought me back. I owe him my life.
Wait, so are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kinda. Like I said, I'm done with all that.
So, Mortuga
Performance art.
saved you from
Interesting.
drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back.
Looks like you've made yourself pretty comfortable down here.
Magnus offered me one of the bunk rooms, but I turned him down. And yeah, over time I turned the airlock into a nice little home for myself.
Where did you get all this stuff? The mirrors, the bottles.
I like her. Yeah, she seems pretty cool. The way they move is cool also. Like that. Like they're not exactly moving, but their lines are. It just looks interesting. Like they look like ripples of water.
Shipwrecks, shipping containers, you name it. If it falls into the ocean, I consider it fair game.
You go swimming out in the actual ocean.
Of course.
Isn't it cold? And what about the water pressure?
What about him? That's for other people to worry about.
So, how do you get out into the sea? Or do you just go from up on deck?
See that hole in the middle of the room? Leads down into a big old water tank with a door that leads outside. I go out into the ocean every single day.
Jeez, I'm impressed.
Huh, okay, so she has a way to get out into the ocean. Dirk said that he saw a woman in the mirror, or in the thingy. But then again, Tadpole was there to look at the body. But supposedly she was the first one to find the body and she went to go get help. Huh.
Like I said, this is where I belong.
How long have you been living here?
I stopped worrying about times and dates. It doesn't mean much down here. But I know I arrived after Sim and before Dirk.
Do you get on with the other suspects?
Oh, sure. It's a nice group. I was closest with Magnus, though. He was one of a kind.
Then again, maybe she wouldn't murder him because she did say that she owes him her life. So,
I remember the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone in there?
Oh, the boil. You're right. Yeah, I've seen Ed and Eddie do that. Interesting.
No, but something's dripping into the water. I get a closer look, and it's blood coming through the drain that connects to the room above. So I head up there to check. The door's locked. I open it up.
You unlocked it? How?
By turning the wheel. So, okay, I guess it's not really locked. More like shut.
Could anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. It takes some upper body strength. I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly. I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess. Nobody.
Nah, there was a demon. Yep. Glowing eyes, single horn coming out of the head, like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark. I could only really make out the eyes, and it wasn't looking at me. It was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Okay, even I'm making notes now. This is the best demon we ever got.
Oh yeah, there was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit. Its head came off, pretty sure. I saw it fall into the ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised javelin.
After that, the green glow went away, so now it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure, so I jump off the side and swim over to the aft deck. But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Oh,
Did you see anyone?
that's how Dirk saw the face. Okay, so it was her.
No. Not... no.
Huh. Wait, she hesitated.
How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh yeah, I did actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this leather mask kind of thing.
A mask?
Like a full head mask, you know, kind of like a balaclava.
Do you still have it?
Nope. I took it back inside the submarine, left it right here in the airlock, and, it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's, disappointing.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right. I left the airlock, told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Worman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Grip, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best. That's it. Story's over. Get out of here.
Get out of here. That's a slight movement they make when they speak rather than just being still. Oh yeah, it makes them look more alive. I dig it. I'm gonna have to figure out the puzzle for that helmet later. Why is this like that? Does it want me to go there? Oh, who's peeking?
Hello?
Go solve the crime!
Go solve the crime.
We're doing it.
Did you talk to Sim yet?
Sim?
Sim! Symmetry!
Where is she?
She'll be in the room nearest the illusion theater.
The child's room? The one with that weird painting? We checked in there.
Yeah, no, there's no weird painting in that room. Just a weird girl. Tell her to knock it off and start taking this seriously.
I knew it.
Okay. Wait, so who are you?
Hello?
Okay, never mind. Same thing.
Go solve the crime! Did you talk to
Where
her?
is she?
I knew it.
Angry eyes. Okay, so we gotta check this room, but actually I want to check out the other rooms. Can we go over here? Let's go check over here. Engine room. What the heck? What's this?
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think there's someone in that basket.
Oh, hey! Is this, Zaper?
Customers, come in, and welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Wait, what?
I guess he's Mr. Grip.
Oh, that's
What's
his name,
that?
Mr. Grip.
You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our operational philosophy?
I don't think I said that.
Here at Mr. Grips, we plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
All the essentials? For what? Oh, he actually does sell things. A compass, a map, a spyglass. Do I actually need any of this stuff, though?
I'm sorry, you can't afford this item.
I don't want it.
What? I can't leave. Hey, let me leave. Hello?
Grimoire, you don't have any money?
I don't have any gold coins, no.
I'm afraid you don't have enough money.
I know. I'm not trying to buy anything.
He won't let me leave. Okay, I guess I gotta check all the items.
You can't afford that one.
Ugh.
Mr. Grip, we're not customers. We're detectives. We need to talk to you.
Oh, he gets all serious. Look at his face.
Why didn't you say so? Now, what is it you wanted to know?
Can I get your full name?
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room, for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Circuum-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
As well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
I took a screenshot
So
of that
that's
face.
what you do? Sell compasses? Seems kind of niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation. We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be invalid, fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
You mean Cornelius Kane?
And
Cornelius
he's giving-
Kane.
Great.
Oh, this guy's cuckoo. Time for some Power World at last. Oh, honey. Okay, sounds good. Take it easy.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe he'll let us move on.
The way he's just staring at the stick.
How'd you wind up here?
I crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing came down. Dreadful. And of course, I've never been a swimmer, don't have the upper body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut? I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I've been inspired to leave my shop. That was the plan. at least.
Oops,
As you
shoot.
can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean.
I like him too.
Then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I? Let's see. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon. Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine. Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room, leaving me as the solitary tour guide.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes, well, I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
A blade.
Sounds like a murder to me.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
Hi Beth. Here but lurking. Gotta do my Walmart pickup. Okay, sounds good. Safe travels on that pickup. Hope it goes good.
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after
Or
that.
unless you're just
An
putting the order
unexpected
in.
lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run into the murderer.
My back!
So,
Oh, my back!
I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
I really love it when they're like that. Me too.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her. But that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs, along with everyone else. And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
Interesting. So Cynthia's calling the shots now?
A selection of some of my more unusual compasses. Please peruse at your leisure.
Peruse. Huh. That's another puzzle. Drag the correct compass into each of the 4 slots. This compass tries to point away from all the others. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. This compass is actually a clock in disguise. This compass tries to point at all the others. A clock in disguise. Huh, it actually moves. This compass tries to point at all the others. This compass tries to point away from all the others. I'm looking at the designs inside of them. Which one doesn't want to solve the puzzle right now? This one? Could this be?
Nope.
So there's 4 slots, and each one needs a compass to go in it. The labels are all describing a particular compass, I guess.
This compass tries to point at all the others. Could be this one. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now.
I guess that's wrong.
I think we'd get more information about how each compass worked if we moved them around. And pay attention to the needles while you're doing it.
Ah, okay, so that does do something. This one really doesn't want anything. This one keeps pointing at the pink one. This one doesn't do anything. So this one's pointing away from all the other ones. So that one looks right. This one's actually a clock in disguise. Shouldn't... But the clock goes clockwise. None of these go clockwise. They all go counter. But this one moves like a clock, actually. Because it's going clockwise. All the other ones go counter. So, this one is a clock. Tries to point at all the others. Does this one try to point at all the other ones? I think pink is wrong. Oh wait, it turned. Why is it pointing there now? What's it pointing at? Pink is the clock? Is it? Because of the way it's ticking? Oh wait, is it moving slowly? It is moving slowly, okay. See, that's what I was trying to look at on some of them. Okay, that makes sense. That's the only hint you can give me, Crescent. You better shut your mouth. Respectfully. The sticker. This compass tries to point at all the others. Is it not green? Tries to point away from all the others. I was gonna say something, but no more hints. I appreciate it. This one really doesn't... This one tries to go all around, too. What does green do? Green just keeps pointing at the pink one. So... maybe it doesn't have anything to do with it? Blue points at green. Yellow doesn't really do anything. Oh, hold on. It's pointing at... what? Confusion. Tries to point at all the others.
It's really all.
At least one of them doesn't seem to be a compass at all.
This compass tries to point at all the others. This compass tries to point away from all the others. Okay, this one, blue points at green. Look, he's following green. Okay. And green follows pink. Pink follows blue. Purple. Purple doesn't follow any of them. In fact, I think this one points away from all the other ones. Okay. We'll leave that one there. I like these puzzles. Yeah, I like them too. This compass tries to point at all the others. Or this one also points away from all the other ones too. Tries to point at all the others. So could this yellow be that one? Or could it be that it doesn't want to solve anything? Okay, so yellow either tries to point at all the others. Compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. Maybe like that?
Nothing.
No.
It's really all about the behavior of the needles, relative to the position of the compasses.
At least one of them doesn't seem to be a compass at all.
Ah! Stay away! Hold on. Could this one be yellow? Oh, does this one point at all of them? Hold on.
Maria.
Okay, hold on. Maybe this is it. I think this one follows all of them, does it not? Hi, Maria.
Nothing.
It's really
At least one of them doesn't seem
Hold on. Process of elimination.
Nothing.
It's
At
really
least one of them doesn't seem Nothing.
It's really
At least one of them doesn't seem to be
Okay, so this one doesn't go here. Ah, my brain. Okay, so maybe this one doesn't go here. This compass tries to point away from all the others. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, this one moves away. Okay. So this one maybe goes there. Is this one trying to point at all of them? Okay. I think it does. Maybe?
Oh, that was it.
Aha! Nice. Sorry if it took me a little bit longer than it did for you, Crescent. Just got home from a karaoke party for my aunt's birthday. How goes the game? It's been going pretty good. Don't finally me. It's good. We're working out our brains over here.
Nice work.
Did something unlock?
Nope.
Yeah, it did. I heard it. Sounded like a box opening.
I love puzzles. Yeah, puzzles are neat.
Pure conjecture.
Did a box open? Oh, this right here.
It's
Did it?
open.
What is that? Some kind of scroll.
The art style is so cool. It is. That's why I love playing the first one. That's what, like, why I was so interested to play it in the first place.
That is not for sale. Please don't touch it.
Too late. Sorry.
What's the scroll got? An old scroll hidden in the engine room. I never heard of this game until now. Yeah, I played the original, well, the first game, which is Twisted Tower, on the Switch way back when the Switch first came out. And then I didn't even know that they were coming out with a sequel. I just found out last month when it was gonna release in like 2 weeks, and I was like, oh wow, there's a sequel. So I was really excited to play this one. I saw that and you were just misunderstanding parts. Man, well, it took me a second, all right? I had to redo them, but I got it. It's all good. It unrolls to reveal a map. A red X is marked somewhere in the ocean. The buoy? Map interpreted by Godric Grip. For customer, Magnus Mortuga. Cost, wave. Is that where the cauldron was? Perhaps? Alright, let's get out of the engine room. Now I want to go back and solve the helmet puzzle, but I feel like it'll take me a while. Let's go see something else. Who's over here? The cargo hold. Oh, it's some Mariana. I think that was her name. I can't remember.
It's a little mirror.
It could do with a polish.
You could do with the polish.
A pinboard?
I assume it belongs to that woman over there.
Right. We'd better talk to her first.
Ah, weary travelers. Take a seat by the fire, shake out your boots.
We're not weary travelers.
Then why do you both look so haggard and trail-worn?
Ouch. There goes my self-esteem for the rest of the day.
We're detectives. I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally. We're here investigating the murder of Magnus Mortuga, your previous captain.
My captain? Never. My captain is the moonlight as it shimmers across the lake. My captain is the wind as it whispers through the valley.
Who is this woman?
No idea. Kind of like her, though.
My name is Moon. Mariana Moon.
Aha. And what do you do?
I do not do. I simply am.
There is no do?
So, what, you're just some random traveler?
A traveler, yes, but random, never. I'm here because I chose to be. I've been searching for the Mortuga submarine for some time, you know.
How come?
How come? This thing is the motherlode.
The motherlode.
The motherlode of what?
Of whispered half-truth, of murky rumor, of stories unspoken.
Oh, like urban myths and stuff.
Right. Urban myths and stuff.
So you're a historian.
Historian, storyteller, rambler, ambler, fireside gambler.
How long have you been here?
Well, let's see.
How long you been
I
with her?
arrived a few hours
I don't know,
before
that's the first thing I
captain
thought
was
of.
murdered.
Oh, dang. Really?
Quite the story, isn't it?
But you're just on the submarine because you find it interesting.
Would that be such a crime?
No.
Yeah.
No, pretty sure.
Me when customers just want to talk and it has nothing to do with what we need to talk about.
A merciless wind rattles the rotting wood of the old silkworm harbor. The shadow of a vessel lurking low in the night black water. A mysterious stranger steps onto her foredeck. Cloaked in darkness, she slips inside the submarine. Who is she? What is her dark purpose?
It's you. We get it.
A mysterious stranger, I said. She descends into an ornate parlor, empty,
It is
save
her.
for a lone figure standing by the fire.
So, not empty.
He turns, his face still half hidden in flickering shadow. It is Captain Magnus Mortuga.
What was he like?
Nice guy. Stoic, but polite. Kind. He tells me to wait in the control room and then disappears off towards the back of the ship. After a little while, he comes back. But now, he's a slightly different man.
What do you mean?
The light is gone from his eyes. He seems sad, angry. He avoids my gaze as he crosses the room to take hold of the wheel. He tells me to head down the ladder towards the mess hall. Doing so, I encounter two gentlemen named Mr. Werman and Mr. Grip. Neither of them look like sailors, so I know they can't be crew. I assume they must be guests like me. And true enough, it transpires that Mr. Werman is a writer and Mr. Grip is, some kind of watch repairman. Captain Mortuga reappears, descending the ladder. He asks the two men to show me around the submarine and introduce me to the others. Then he disappears through the rear corridor. It's the last time I see him alive. Mr. Werman apologizes, explains he's too tired, and leaves through the opposite corridor. Mr. Grip, unable to come up with such an excuse, agrees to show me around. Now, I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it.
What did you write down?
Imagine my excitement to finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. I was even given a tour by one of Mortuga's subordinates, a Mr. Godric Grip. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. It smelled of dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its dream custodian. An early disappointment. The captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Grip explained how Captain Mortuga mostly keeps this room locked when it's not in use. We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam, a name to remember, dear reader, as she will shortly become quite important.
I had a feeling her last name would be Seafoam, and now it's confirmed. So maybe she might have something more to do with this since her name was on the ship before. Maybe she was here on some sort of vengeance trip.
The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James Werman and Mr. Dirk Dansom, both appeared to be asleep, so we decided not to intrude.
It's funny how a lot of names that they have in here have that same first name and last name start with the same letter. It reminds me a lot of when Stan Lee made his Marvel characters. He did that a lot with most of them, like Peter Parker, Matt Murdock, Bruce Banner. So it's kind of funny that there's a lot of that going on here. It's her.
Next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. Sadly, this mythical child magician is nowhere to be seen. The room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr. Grip dismissed it as a storeroom that only Captain Mortuga makes use of. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dear reader, when I suggest the peculiarity of a simple storeroom being sealed off with such a significant door.
Yeah, he must have been hiding the cauldron in there for quite some time.
Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is here I sit as I write this very diary. Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Grip himself, and thus was currently unoccupied. Outside, I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the dream chamber. Surprised to see us, he nearly dropped the empty glass bottle he was carrying.
An empty glass bottle. Zacharias Zephyr.
Clearly
Zephyr.
wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor muttered something inaudible and disappeared up the ladder.
Wouldn't it be interesting if that bottle that he was holding was the same one that the guy that was murdered, Magnus, was holding when he was murdered? Because there was a bottle that was shattered on the ground that had a purple liquid in it. So when they met Zephyr, it was empty. So maybe he left to go fill it with something?
We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering mermaid grotto. I smelled her before I saw her. The unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined spandex. It can only be Madame Tadpole, a name which may be familiar to long-time readers of this diary. Tadpole and I caught up, while Mr. Grip skulked in the doorway, clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader. It did not.
Right, so, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Grip insists it's just the bilge, a dark, dank and smelly place, ill-frequented by humankind. I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried.
Alright, so you guys went in there and you heard the murder.
We enter the bilge, but it's too dark to see anything. Mr. Grip, who is clearly tiring of my company by this point, opens the vent in the ceiling to let in a little light. Moments later, a voice is heard, echoing down from above.
Whose voice?
A young woman, and then an older woman. I can't remember exactly what was said, but I remember thinking it sounded a little like poetry.
What happened next?
The sound of a scream, and then a dull thud.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a murder.
But which murder?
Anyway, by this point, I've used up all my patience, so I decide to take my leave. I thank Mr. Grip for the tour and return to my new lodgings in the cargo hold.
A lot of pauses and can't remember.
I have to put up my tent twice, as on the first attempt, a sudden movement of the submarine undoes my progress. After some time, Mr. Grip and the young Miss Seafoam appear in my doorway. It seems they've come to fetch me for some kind of official submarine business. We head back towards the mess hall, Mr. Grip and Miss Seafoam heading up the ladder before me. I spot Dr. Zephyr emerging from the airlock. He has a glass bottle in one hand and what looks like an old leather bag in the other. I update him with what little information I have and attempt to catch up with the others. Laying on the floor is the body of Captain Magnus Mortuga.
So far, a lot of their stories do match up from what's being said. But what's interesting is that Zephyr showed up with that leather bag that Tadpole said she had put in her room. It looked like a mask. So how did Zephyr get it? She put it like near the airlock.
Amongst the living, mutterings are breaking out. Murder and mutiny, cauldrons and curses. But with Zephyr finally in attendance, Tadpole calls for order, demanding justice for her slain captain. But nobody really seems to know what to say. The next morning, it's announced that Miss Seafoam has taken over as captain. And, well, here we are.
Where was Seafoam in all this? These are all locked. This is a room we haven't gone to yet. Actually, let's go over here. What's going on over here at the bilge? Maybe she just do be sounding like that. I think she does. It's so dark.
It's almost pitch black in here.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
Can we use this? I don't think we can use this.
That's not right.
The cell phone.
We can use Dirk's cell phone. Do you think he'll mind?
Probably not.
Aha! Can we...
You're not pointing it at anything.
Well, where should I point it?
Yeah, how do I rotate it? Hello? Oh, hold on. How did it move? Hello? I don't know how... How am I It's not exactly moving where I want it to.
Point here.
Here.
Oh, okay. Maybe I do it on its own.
You're not pointing it at anything.
Well, where should I point it?
No, not there. Over
Like
here.
this?
I don't get it. Hold on.
You're doing it wrong. Point it over here.
Over here?
Oh, like that?
A switch.
See? I knew what I was doing.
Dumb luck.
It looks like some kind of dial.
Rotate the two outer metal dials and the two inner glass orbs. The white has to match up there. Oh, hold on. Yo, this is like the Resident Evil puzzle. I remember these. But what about this one? Am I supposed to... Hold on. Ooh. I was gonna say maybe remember the one from Resident Evil? Yeah. Water, okay. Thank you, my love. I want to say this is probably the top one and then this is the bottom one. So we gotta show... Okay, this one has to be this. Like that. Okay, and then this one I'm assuming it's the top one. Not exactly. Hold on. No, they gotta be on this side. Dang it. Hold on. White on the bottom though. Aha! Right? Yes? Yeah, that's it.
That was right.
I'm impressed.
Ooh. Huh, there's a couple of things in here. What's this?
What's this?
That's what I said. An ID card. A license card that's been cut in half and taped back together. It was found in the bilge. Tanya Tadpole. First name's Tanya? Ocean Rescue something Divers Association? Oh, okay. Oh, so she was normal. She looks normal here. Interesting. Orda. Free diving, reduced visibility, deep diving, high pressure. Interesting. What's this?
Yeah, this room smells like rust and dirty seawater.
I kind of like it.
I knew you were gonna say that. You always like the worst smells.
What is this though?
What is that?
I have no idea. It's some kind of strange device.
What should we call it?
What the? It's the ray gun! Nice, I got the ray gun. Time to pack a punch it. An unidentified device found floating in the bilge water. Interesting. Bottle?
A glass bottle.
That's just trash.
And don't be so quick to dismiss it. One man's trash is another man's... Oh, yeah, no, it's just trash. The light is coming through an open drain in the ceiling.
A drain in the floor of the room above, you mean?
Literally the same thing.
I don't think there's anything else here, so we'll leave. I'm head out. Oh, that's where the term bilge rat came from. I guess so. All right, Luger, thanks so much for being here. You have a great night. Take care. Let me see if I can solve this puzzle over here now, though.
It's a big metal stack.
There's a cabinet built into it. Nope.
4 dials, with a window in the center of each one. Turning each dial rotates the shapes that appear in the surrounding windows.
What do those numbers mean, though?
3, 9, 7, and 4.
I'll do this later.
Could it be the number of rooms? 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't know. But let's go here. This is the last room we can access. The dream chamber. Zephyr.
That guy is staring at us.
He sure is.
I think we'd better talk to him before we touch any of his stuff.
Fine.
What'd it do?
Hello, sir?
2 strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business. And speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this.
What the heck?
Now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Sifo.
Cynthia.
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
A dream doctor? I don't think I've met one of those before.
The doctor.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
He's like, of course you haven't met him, because there's only me. I'm the only one.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
That's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all the stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
All right. What's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
Not too smart, are you, Zephyr?
How come there's a room like this in the submarine, anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board. I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune.
Interesting. This reminds me a lot of the the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
The last dream before waking. A single phase. Non-lucid. Focus is soft but heavy. All is dark. The endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language.
He just comes
Emerging
down.
from the beschroudal of the night black sea. A face. Larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
A green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I'd concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations. after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death, and there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group. Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
I'm trying to think, because Tadpole... When did she say that she went out? Because I remember her saying that she didn't see anyone at all. So I'm trying to remember if she managed to open the door and then found Magnus and then went to go look. I can't remember. Suspicion. And then how did he know to go collect the thing from Tadpole's room? How did he know that was there? Oh, that's right. I haven't even asked anybody about the suspects.
It really is fortuitous that Madame Tadpole found her way to the Mortuga submarine. Not only is she unusually well suited to living within the confines of the ocean, but she was also unusually compatible with Magnus Mortuga. As far as I know, the two formed a sincere friendship.
Huh. I wonder if she knows any of his secrets.
She may just. I'm to believe Tadpole had taken it upon herself to discover the source of Mortuga's internal anguish. In her words, she wished to understand him so that she could help him. It was in the course of this endeavor that she begun scouring the ship for information. On one occasion, I entered the captain's cabin to speak with Magnus, but instead I discovered Tadpole quite alone, trawling through his bookshelf. I asked her what she was looking for. She said she didn't know.
If I remember right, she went out, saw no one, fought a demon, headed in the water, got into the airlock, and saw people on the loop back.
It is hypothesized that Miss Moon was embroiled in some form of deal with Magnus Mortuga.
What kind of deal?
What would she give him? Money?
His heart beat not for money and things.
What did it beat for?
People. Kinship.
So, Mariana gave him a person?
Maybe information about a person, or how to find a person.
I have a curious observation about Mr. Worman. Unfortunately, I haven't had the time to perform an analysis, let alone propose a hypothesis.
That's okay. Just tell us anyway.
I observed that he did not seem at all saddened or sorrowed by the death of Magnus Mortuga.
You can't know that. Some people don't always show emotion on the surface.
Of course, quite true. However, Mr. Worman did display an emotion. Relief.
Relief?
Relief?
Gazing upon the crime scene, much of the tension coiled up in Mr. Worman's body visibly dissipated, and thereafter he seemed energized, galvanized.
Thank you for the look, Maria. I appreciate it.
He joined us about a week or so after we first left port. He caused problems almost immediately.
Okay.
Godric made some kind of official request, but Magnus had denied it. Their disagreement was something to do with navigation. For my own sake, I stayed out of it. I noticed Mr. Dansom was quite determined to hold conversation with Magnus.
What did Dirk want to talk to Mortuga about?
Nothing. It was the act of conversation itself he was after. First-hand experience of Mortuga's mannerisms, affectations, and vocabulary. When I inquired as to why Mr. Dansom held fascination for such things, he said simply, research.
How did you meet Mortuga?
It was on my first visit to Silkworm many years ago. I was merely passing through, so I stayed at the inn where Magnus was working at the time.
So Mortuga was just an innkeeper at this point?
Not even. The innkeeper was a woman named Felicia Stonetop. Magnus merely worked under her charge. The two of them split their time between running the inn and running a small sailing ship.
Sounds like quite a nice life.
So, Dr. Zephyr, I'm guessing you don't have an actual doctorate.
Correct. I walk not the path of formal academic recognition, not for lack of trying, you understand. 8 separate institutions turned me away, asserting that my ideas were, quote, incompatible with our modern world. They forget, of course, that the modern world is a fleeting and ever-changing thing. Indeed, all of history's greatest scientists battled with such short-sighted stubbornness.
So, you want to be one of history's greatest scientists and fundamentally change how we view the world?
Is that so much to ask?
I mean, yeah, it might be.
So then how did you end up studying dreams?
It was the result of acquiring a particular specimen. It opened up new ways to study the subconscious mind.
A specimen? Like what? An animal?
Yeah, I'm picturing like a lizard floating in a jar of formaldehyde.
Something like that.
So, what are you working on now? Here in your dream chamber?
I'm studying subconscious spirit transmissions, analyzing their meaning, their intention.
Do you need to be in a submarine to do that?
Of course not. However, positioning myself here affords me other opportunities.
Like what?
The possibility of studying the most important specimen of all. If her transmission could be analyzed, interpreted, it would be an unparalleled discovery.
Her?
She is all that stirs in the minds of men that they shall never know. A being known only as the Mermaid.
A person?
I've told you all I know.
Then apparently you don't know much at all.
Correct.
Hi, Ducko. Sorry, I was eating a snack. But also, yes, the art is very beautiful in this game. I love it. I love the voice acting. It's really good. Let me see. What are my notes on Madame Tadpole? I'm trying to see what else we had learned from her. Had to sneeze, excuse me. I pulled a friend into an obsession. Splatoon?
It's a weird crystal orb.
It is the fog ball.
If you say so.
God, I wish it was Splatoon. Is it about birds? A strange glass ball found in the dream chamber. Something is swirling around inside of it. What is it? It's got a battery. And tape? Oh, this is made up. It's fake. Whatever this is.
It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the hex bottle.
Nope. Well, everyone has already been pulled into birds. I guess so. Whoa. What is it?
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, what the heck? What is this? A glass bottle with a strange object floating inside. It was found in the dream chamber. A subtle floral smell is gently emanating from within the bottle. Shake? Shake it, shake it, shake it. What if I shake it a lot? I guess nothing happens. Why would they give me the option to shake it if nothing's gonna happen? Seriously, nothing.
a set of small glass bottles.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head out to get some sleep. You just got here! Alright, Ducko, no worries. Get some rest. Thank you so much for dropping in.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
I know, but I'm tired. Aw, it's okay. Drag the bottle caps and swap them onto the correct droppers. A crimson hue upon the label. Orated with effervescence? I had to run attorney so I couldn't stay longer. Oh, I gotcha. We'll get some rest, Ducko. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate that. Exhales a curious vapor. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. A gluttonous viscosity. A conspicuous X upon the label. X. Maybe that one? Oh yeah, a gluttonous viscosity. That means it has to be thick. Viscosity means it's sticky, right? Like syrup? Gluttonous? Can't even take this one out. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. That means they drop fast, right? Which one's faster, this one or that one? I feel like this one's probably faster.
Water!
Strawberry lemonade peach tea. Oh, that sounds good.
My
Hey, a little
back.
bit.
Oh, my
Oh,
back!
thanks for that. I appreciate it. Viscosity means thick? Okay. So then the I isn't this one. The I has to be different. So I'm gonna change the hand here. We'll leave that one there. For now. Exhales a curious vapor. I mean, both of these have vapors. What makes one curious? A crimson hue upon the label. Thick and sticky. Sounds sticky. Wait, this one's not moving as fast anymore, though. What the? Aerated with effervescence. Is that like bubbly? A crimson hue upon the label. This one has a crimson label, but so does this one. Let's see if this works.
That was right.
Okay, got it.
I'm impressed.
What do we unlock?
Is anything going to happen?
Uh-huh. What's this?
The glass moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
Whoa, what is that?
The 7 secrets of
On irology?
The Seven Secrets of Onirology by Edward Edmonton.
It is Speaking, If You Are Listening, by Carl Cavendish.
Divine Exolinguistics by Mary Morala.
A Ghost Rises Before Me, by Joseph Jenkins.
The Magician of the Soul by Annabelle August.
I like how they had all the options there. Really have to break out the dictionary for this game, right? I'm not that into literature to know.
This one's not really a book.
Looks more like a magazine.
Caretaker's Collective. A small booklet found on the bookcase in the Dream Chamber. Huh. And I'd be struggling with a cat game. Lillian's Locket. Lillian Lucian was a witch of some infamy before her untimely end at the hands of a curse. Some say the locket protects from curses, others suggest it absorbs them, imbibing their power. Silver Snake Skull. The disembodied skull of the mysterious silkworm serpent. Notably, it has no eye sockets. Use discretion as several high-quality fakes are in circulation. 17 ounces. His golden palm. Made from an unknown material 90% similar to gold. The hand is said to be able to touch ghosts. Doesn't he have a golden palm? Zephyr? Look at it, he does. Wait, no, I wasn't done with that.
This one's not.
Looks more like a magazine.
The mermaid's tongue, said to facilitate communication with she who lives beyond the veil. Requires a special key to operate. Both the key and the mermaid's tongue itself are rumored to be lost at sea. The key. It's interesting that there's another translation for the game that isn't the Mermaid's Mask for the game title, but instead it's the Mermaid's Tongue. Interesting. And this must be it behind the bookcase.
I think I can see a face in there.
That's probably just pareidolia.
Who?
The human habit of seeing faces where there aren't. Okay, no, I just saw it too.
I think I can
That's
see
probably the human. Okay, no, I just saw it
We
too.
can't get it out? That must be the leather face thingy that we've been talking about.
I can't see.
Good. Because I couldn't reach the stuff at the top if I wanted to.
What's this?
A dream chamber?
Looks more like an apothecary.
A what?
An old-timey potion shop.
Thank you.
Ask about clues. This.
What is this, anyway?
It is what it says it is, a quarterly journal of listings and inquiries.
I noticed the prices are listed as ounces, and that's gold, I'm pretty sure.
These numbers are merely a way to ascribe a universal value. Most transactions take the form of a trade, exchanging items of equivalent worth.
Oh, wait, so are these things that people have and they want to sell? Or is it stuff people want to buy?
Both.
What about that last one? The mermaid's tongue.
Likely the most contentious item ever to be listed in the journal. Desperately coveted by those who believe, and disdained by those who don't.
Those who believe what?
That such a thing could even exist. A shrink ray, I assume?
It actually does look like a shrink ray. All right, Grimoire, I'll be the guinea pig. Zap me.
Of course, it could be an enlightenment ray. Perhaps you ought to zap me instead.
No one's getting zapped.
Dr. Zephyr, is this yours?
I don't immediately recognize it.
You sure? It really looks like something that'd belong to you.
Of course, I do concede that I have many similar bottles here in my dream chamber, so it's wholly possible that it originated in my collection.
Nice answer. Totally non-committal.
I don't know what else to ask him about all this, but... The fog ball.
Where do you get this from?
It is on loan from Miss Silkmoth.
So it's for some kind of magic trick.
I thought it was a crystal ball, like a fortune teller would use.
Indeed, it is a divining orb of a sort. However, I am not using it to see into the future, for such a pursuit is naught but folly and nonsense.
Right, but I'm sure whatever you're using it for is totally rational and sensible.
Do not question the orb.
I'm always telling him that.
Okay, I'll bite. What's a hex bottle?
It is a glass container with a hex inside.
A hex like a magic spell?
I've been forthcoming thus far. Unusually so for a man of my nature. However, certain things I shall be keeping to myself, especially if it has no bearing on your investigation.
What if we can prove it's got something to do with the murder, or the crime scene?
Ah, well then you'd have forced my hand, wouldn't you?
What do you know about the
Before
cauldron?
we left port on the submarine's maiden voyage, Magnus asked a favor of me. He wished for me to venture into the Stonetop Inn, collect this cauldron, and bring it on board.
Why couldn't he do it himself? He'd have been strong enough, surely.
I'm not sure exactly. I was already preparing to bring a large amount of heavy equipment on board. I suppose Magnus considered it logical to fold the cauldron into that set.
Was it shut and locked?
Shut, locked, and covered with the sailcloth. Magnus never told me what he kept inside it, if that's what you're asking.
Interesting.
If only it hadn't been torn in two, then I could be sure.
Of what?
The branch of red coral, at the base of the map. I'm wondering if that's the treasure you'd find if you traveled to the X marked in the center.
So the... Okay, so it's ripped. Hi Moo, hello, how are you? Welcome in.
This is where I first learned about Miss Silkmoth and her residence at the Fortuna Hall Theater.
Oh look, it's the
This was
bottom,
after
the
you'd started
thingy.
living in the submarine.
Correct.
So Mortuga had the newspaper on board with him.
Only this solitary page.
Hope you're having a blast. And I'm good. I went and took my son to the zoo today. Oh, the zoo. The zoo's always lovely. I like going to the zoo. Yeah, the game's been great. I like the puzzly detective aspect of the game. It's nice to investigate people. Oh, thank you for the water. Appreciate that. Hope your son really enjoyed the zoo. I will drink the water. What do you know about the Her painting?
I believe this to be a depiction of a being known as the Mermaid. However, I've nothing to compare it with, as it's the only depiction I know of.
It doesn't look much like a mermaid.
It doesn't look much like anything, really. Except for the fact it's got a face. At least, I think that's a face.
Stories alluding to such a being were the reason I traveled to Silkworm in the first place. However, I was disappointed to discover that nobody in town seemed to know what I was talking about. It seems to be a secret held by only a very select few.
Oh yeah, he's 5. He's always excited. That's true. My kids are like that too. But they do tend to get upset when things don't go their way. But yeah, they always get happy to go out and do something. The illusion poster.
As good as they were, it was not Miss Silkmoth's politricks that interested me. Rather, I was interested in the base mindset they were a symptom of. In particular, her ruminations upon the great unknowns of life and death. There are clues to it, right here. Look at the choice of words. Unfathomable, inconceivable. And on the reverse, you need only look at the chosen subject matter for her newest work.
It's a Grim Reaper.
A bit of light reading,
It's a book about a hex.
Bro, I just stepped away for a few minutes.
Charming
And what
pulp
happened?
adventure by the looks of it.
Is it the same
My
kind of
body's
hex
giving
that's in
out.
your
Oh
ex body?
no.
Let's see.
Honey, you should definitely.
No, they're quite different. The hex referred to here is merely an abstract form of curse that manifests, for the most part.
I was gonna say you should probably close your eyes, but it is already midnight. At this point, you would just knock out.
Sorry, did you just read the entire book?
Of course not. Just chapters 1 through 5. It's the cloth that Magnus used to cover the cauldron.
Why would he need to keep it covered?
Either to keep it away from prying eyes, or perhaps he concealed it for his own benefit.
I was gonna, but I've been trying to stay awake. You could close your eyes, honey, especially if you're tired.
An epitaph to human desperation, a totem of yearning for a time long past.
If you say so.
It's an incantation sealed in a glass bottle. Traditionally, you might bury such a thing under the floorboards of your house to protect from black magic.
What about if you threw it into the ocean? Would that do anything?
Likely it would have no effect. The ocean is simply too large to be held to account in this way.
I don't know what else to ask. This?
How long has this been chained to the foredeck? Do you know?
Since the conception of the submarine, as far as I know. The conception of its current incarnation, I should say. The wider history of the vessel reaches back a good deal further, of course.
Okay, so there's really nothing else that we can ask him. I'm getting out of here. Alright, so we should go back to the room that has the girl. You. Oh, you can hear her breathing now. I don't like that.
Alas, I am outwitted. My paltry facade undone.
I mean, yeah, I could see you blinking.
We could hear you breathing a little bit too. Sorry.
I hate that the way facade is spelled really irks me because we don't say it the way we say it with the way it looks. That makes me mad. It sounds like the regenerator. Oh yeah.
Bound are we by limitation of the flesh.
Your symmetry, is that right?
Symmetry silk moth, illusionist. And you? Are you not detectives both, in service to the captain?
Pretty much, yeah.
And should thou find me guilty, what punishment awaits?
We don't really plan that far ahead, to be honest.
Will we find you guilty?
My heart is burdened heavy, true, but not from murderer's guilt.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Technically, she just said she isn't feeling guilty. She didn't say she wasn't guilty.
So you're an illusionist. What kind of tricks do you do?
My magic act is theatre-born and played upon a stage.
Oh, like with big props? Smoke and mirrors kind of stuff?
Smoke and mirror, crate and cage, doors and doubles both.
How long have you been doing it?
Since approximate 12. I'm now approximate 18.
Approximate?
My sum of years I cannot say. Time hath kept no count.
Oh, okay.
Do you only do big stage magic? You don't, by any chance, do any close-up stuff?
Grimoire, she's not here to perform for you.
Cast thine eyes upon this card. On its back an image clear, a duck or rabbit's form. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
Think of a duck, think of a rabbit. Let's go with the duck.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing that looks like a duck or a rabbit, depending on how you interpret it. What does it say?
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing.
Okay, I get it. Very good. Well done.
That's funny.
Is this your bedroom?
My chamber shared with Cynthia Fair.
Cynthia,
left down the
fair.
Oh, so this room is, what exactly?
My place of toil.
And what are you toiling on?
Many a thing, all a manner of things.
Keeping busy, huh?
I must remain of some use, lest I should become useless.
What would happen then?
Surely I'll be tossed into the sea, where I will promptly perish.
Uh,
Thereapon, my listless form becomes a meal for a passing sea turtle.
Symmetry.
But oh, the turtle finds me scant sustenance, and he too will perish, and we'll both be dead forever and ever.
Symmetry!
Oh, God. She's got issues.
Scene opens. Submarine interior. Symmetry lies awake in bed.
We're really doing it like this.
She is restless, wrought with guilt.
Guilt about what?
A sudden movement of the submarine wakes Cynthia. Cynthia, noticing Symmetry. Oh, you were already awake. What is wrong? The two young women briefly talk to one another.
Not gonna give us that bit?
Cynthia, getting up. Oh, I must go and inspect the control room. Exit Cynthia. Symmetry lays in bed a little longer. Symmetry, getting up. Oh, I must return to the Illusion Theatre. I cannot bear it.
Return?
The Illusion Theatre. The door is already open. Symmetry sees Captain Mortuga laying dead on the ground. She screams. She also sees a large face passing by the window.
What? A face outside the submarine.
Enter Dansum and Worman. Dansum. Oh, my dude, this is crazy. Worman says nothing. Enter Madame Tadpole. In her wake, Mr. Grip, Cynthia, and Mariana. And after a short while, Dr. Zephyr. Madame Tadpole taking charge. Oh, which one of you is the murderer? Tell me now so that ye may be punished appropriately.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
Exit Cynthia and Symmetry. Cynthia, visibly nervous. Oh, but who will become captain now? Symmetry, pondering. Oh, do you think Mortuga wrote a will?
Not a bad question.
The two young women attempt to enter the captain's cabin, but the door is locked. They decide to visit the control room instead. Cynthia is now moving with urgency, and Symmetry is lagging behind.
I'm not taking this as her reading the script for the game itself and not one she made in the story. Probably.
Cynthia emerges from the control room. She is holding several sheets of paper and the captain's logbook. Cynthia goes down the ladder. Symmetry follows behind. Outside Worman's bunk room, Symmetry noticing a piece of paper on the ground. Oh, surely this was dropped by Worman, as it is from his typewriter. I shall return it to whence it came. She places the paper back into the typewriter. Symmetry returns to her bedroom. Scene ends.
Interesting.
Likened to the orchard oak, sturdy, stout, and towering tall, but bears she a quietsome grace, like a windless night on sail-still sea. I ponder, could some such thing be mine to know?
I don't see why not.
Maybe I should cut my hair short and dye it green. Maybe that'll do it.
What's that?
Madame Tadpole, number 5. The Still Waters.
Tranquility? Hiding a dangerous secret? Resistant to change. Tranquility?
Tranquility?
Wasn't tranquility?
Likened to the orchard oak, but bears.
I don't see why
Maybe
not.
I should cut
What's
my...
that?
Madame Tadpole.
Tranquility?
Oh, I can't change my response. Damn it.
An actor or a mage in guise who sways men's souls with artful feigned truth.
You, think Dirk might be swaying our souls?
Fret not, as dwell he in this deep sea womb, his strength's divorced from skyward source.
Skyward source?
The
Skyward
sun,
soar?
I'm guessing. How do you know he likes the sun so much?
Alone he's oft espied, atop our ship, and stood enrobed in warmer light.
Dirk goes up on deck a lot, huh?
By himself, I wonder.
Dirk Dansum. Number 8. The Shiny Penny.
Number 8. Capitalist greed.
Capitalist greed?
Like how she doesn't tell me.
His life's long hope to pierce the veil and breach
Just the veil?
those
PTV?
blackest bounds. Solitary once, no more, for help is found in frightened form of fair and freckled face.
She means herself.
I'm following.
A time spent in chamber dream and chained to lofty quest. Then lo, a shock! Dismissed, bespurned, rejected, my lonesome purpose lost.
Why'd he do that?
Zacharias Zephyr, number 3. The Entangled Dream.
Overambition?
I assume Dirk goes up because of his cell phone? Maybe.
He'd dreamt our ship some boisterous boat, where tensions flowed and tempers boil. Alas, upon inspection showed, our home fell plenty short. Still he yearned for storm to swell, for keel to list, for sail to sway.
Maybe they're like, they said it that way because, yeah, he does need to go on his phone a lot. But also he could have seen something while he was up there.
He was waiting for something to happen.
Something did happen. The captain was murdered.
And crime dark scene, but consequently came the freshest focus for his ever ponderous gaze. James Werman, number 7. The Empty Inkwell.
Amorality?
Like jagged face of coastal cliff, cut coarse by storms and swells of life long spent. Sleep a scant solace, bedeviled by a dream dug deep in folds of ever-furrowed brow. His broad form stood, once ox-strong and stout, now more malediction than man. Doomed to dwell down in the dark, the once light of a life once lived, now too luminous to look upon. Magnus Mortuga, number 1. The Turning Wheel.
Meeting your destiny.
Bruh.
Still estranged, this moon and I, but she and me befind ourselves in newfound kinship joined.
What kind of kinship would that be?
The kinship of wearing a big yellow locket around your neck. We may need to workshop the name.
Mariana's moon necklace? That's a locket?
Must be. I've seen her open it up and peer concernedly at its internals.
Huh.
Mariana Moon, number 9. The Half-Hidden Moon.
Reclusiveness?
Despite all his whims and wayward ways, his heart beats hopeful, kind, and keen.
His whims? Like how he talks to a wooden stick?
When first we met, when first I came, he had not yet his cane beclaimed.
So, where'd he get it from? The cane.
Wrought it he by his own hand, composed of cast-off scrap and scrounge.
So you made it.
Really?
Did Grip live down in the engine room, even back then?
Verily, he seeks it out, that engine's heart, for clank and clamour calm his core.
He likes how noisy it is. What's wrong with him?
Godric Grip, number 2, The Broken Compass.
Making immoral choices?
Who knows?
You look kind of pale. Are you getting enough to eat?
Alas, by flesh and frame and bone and blood I set but little store.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So what do you set store by?
Oh, like, what are my interests?
Yeah.
Enwrapped, enthralled, of cloth in dolls, of effigies, of twins.
Okay, sure.
Of glass and gleam, of mirrored eyes, of phantoms falsely cast.
Fine. Mirrors, okay.
Oh! Of what if aught doth lay beyond this fleeting form of flesh?
Huh.
Symmetry Silkmoth, number 4, The Unblinking Eye.
He's like, I don't know what to make of that.
Obsession?
An actor or a mage in...
No.
Sim, look, it's you.
Oh, long faded yesteryear. I'm shocked you knew that she was me.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're old enough to say yesteryear in any context.
From the review, it sounds like your old magic show was pretty good.
I filled the house up every night.
So why'd you give it up?
There were other things I wished to learn. Things not found upon that stage.
Like what?
You drew the sim?
I did.
And you hung it up on the wall? In the Illusion Theater?
I fully meant to take it down, but never had the chance.
What is it exactly?
Imprudent plans gone swift astray.
Plans for a new magic act?
Why'd you hang it upside down?
Upside down?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was part of some kind of trick or an illusion.
I didn't hang it upside down. I hung it right side up.
Really?
This cauldron to Mortuga held deep worth, it seemed to me. When speaking of its somber form, his words were most severe.
What did he say about it?
Lay not thy hand upon its lid, lest thou be bound to ceaseless sorrow.
Is that a direct quote?
I find it hard to look away. Her flicker flame doth draw me in, and I am merest moth.
What is it? Some kind of monster from the bottom of the ocean?
No, not of the sea. She's of an even darker place.
Interesting.
What's this?
How should I know?
It was hung up on the wall in the Illusion Theater.
So?
So, we
thought maybe you were the stargazing girl.
I am Symmetry Silkmoth.
Yeah, I know. I'm not contesting that. Never mind.
Bruh.
Oh, my fog ball.
Your fog ball?
As carved and crafted.
You made it? What for?
Well, thou mayst use it to speak with Gregory.
Sorry, Gregory? We never met a Gregory.
You wouldn't have. He lives inside the ball.
Oh.
And he's my uncle.
Oh.
And he's dead.
Oh.
And fictitious.
Oh.
It was part of the act. The moonfire?
What is it?
I do not know and dare not guess.
Ah, come on. One little guess.
It's not my place to muse upon the things in Chamber Dream.
It's from the Dream Chamber? I wonder if Grip would let us take a closer look at that cane of his.
Can't hurt to ask.
That's cool. A lot of water. All right. Let's look at your cane, dude. What you made it out of? What is it?
You wish to converse with Cornelius? He'll be thrilled.
A wooden cane used by Godric Grip. Oh, kind of pointy, isn't it? It's got two faces. That's funny.
The bandage around the middle.
Why do you sound so low?
I'm just curious.
Is he broken? Okay, did we learn anything from that?
It's a big compass.
A broken compass that's in the process of being fixed. It was on display in Grip Shop. Every time I hear this music, it makes me think of the song In the Summertime. In the summertime.
What's this bit?
Oh, that's the wiggler.
What does it do?
It wiggles.
It wiggles.
Why does it have a bandage around the middle?
Cornelius? Oh, he fell down the stairs. The clumsy old thing.
On a submarine. It's all just ladders, isn't it?
I promise you that's not the issue I have with that statement.
What's with all the needles and cogs and stuff?
It looks like Grip's halfway through fixing it. That's what I figured anyway.
Ah, thank heavens! That's what I was hoping for.
Sorry, what?
Perhaps I should explain. You see, Miss Seafoam came to me with a compass she needed fixing. I went to put the needle back on, but Cynthia stopped me. No, she said. The whole thing is broken. You'll have to take a look at the insides. You'll have to replace the needle. For some reason, she seemed to need it to be true.
She needed the compass to be broken.
I told her I had various spare needles I could try out as replacements, and here we are.
And you left it out so Cynthia would see it? So she'd think you were actually fixing it?
That's the idea, yes. So if you kindly put it back where you found it.
Interesting. Cynthia's, I don't know, sounding more and more suspicious, if you ask me.
How much for this one?
It's not for sale.
Oh, too rare? Too valuable?
It's from my personal collection. I really hadn't intended for you to see it.
Well, we did see it.
What's it a map to, anyway? What's at the red X?
Now that's the question, isn't it?
You don't know?
Unfortunately, not. This is from a ship's sail.
I think so.
Did you sell sails in your shop?
No, ship parts like that fell within the remit of the Drummond shipyard, a few doors down.
I see.
Do you know what this does?
Doesn't appear to do anything, does it? Perhaps it's broken.
Could you fix it?
I only deal with the mechanical, the clockwork, and, at a push, the hydraulic.
The hydraulic.
A crystal ball. Oh, how quaint. What's that? What's it for? Oh, you know, the usual. Whispering questions into the great unseen beyond, hoping without hope to get a response.
Huh, interesting. Hey, so what was the point of looking for that stick? You're Cynthia, aren't you?
You spoke with Sim?
Yeah.
And?
I'm not about to declare her innocent right here, right now, if that's what you were hoping for.
Aw, come on. Do it.
We haven't even spoken to all the suspects yet.
Oh, which ones are you missing?
You. Open the door, Cynthia.
Yeah, Cynthia. Why are you hiding? Cynthia already sounds mad annoying.
Looks like she unlocked the door.
Finally.
The control room. Look at her. There she is. You.
Hey, so thanks for finally letting us in.
You know, I have to say, that really was pretty unhelpful.
It is I, Cynthia Seafoam, fearless captain of the Mortuga submarine.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Aha! Then you must be Detective Grimoire.
Correct? Yes?
The world's greatest detective, here on my submarine.
The world's... No, I'm not the world's greatest, just a detective.
She was probably talking about me.
Now I assume you've come to make your official report. Let's hear it. I'm a busy woman, you know.
Slow down there, Miss Seafoam. We just came in here to question you since you're one of the suspects.
But I hired you!
Yeah, no, that doesn't get you off the hook, I'm afraid.
What? Really? Ugh, this is so totally unfair.
Yeah, she's already annoying.
So, how'd you end up as the new captain?
It's just the way it's meant to be.
It's all above board, okay?
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't actually say anything.
Cynthia, what were you before you became captain? Do you have any credentials?
15 years experience as a nautical engineer and shipyard mechanic. Family business.
You don't look much older than 15 now.
I'm 18! Ugh!
How does an 18-year-old end up on a submarine?
I came by rowing boat.
That's not really what I meant.
Wait, the rowing boat we saw up on the foredeck, that's yours?
Correct.
You should know, it's in bad shape, and it's missing an oar.
I'll add it to the list.
So how come you wanted to hire Grimoire?
Because there's a murderer in our ranks, and they must be rooted out.
So what do you want us to do exactly?
1. You will investigate and ascertain the identity of the killer. 2. You will return here and report your findings to me. 3. You go home.
3.
That's
you pay
it.
us. 4. We go home.
3, she pays us. 4, we go get ice cream. 5, we go home.
Deal.
Wait, I didn't.
Meeting adjourned.
Bruh.
Why did you want to come to the submarine in the first place? To become captain?
I sought an audience with Magnus Mortuga. I had things I wished to discuss with him.
Like what?
Ice cream.
Matters of great importance. Affairs of great significance. Dealings of great...
She's not gonna tell us.
Not yet. We'll get there.
How long have you been here, Cynthia?
I arrived a few weeks before Mr. Mormon and Mr. Jansen.
I'm assuming you don't live here in the control room. Where do you sleep?
Oh, well, Mortuga put me in the bunk room at the bow end of the ship. I share a room with Sim.
If you arrived before Dirk and Worman, the other bunk room would have still been empty. But Mortuga made you share.
Yeah, I think he wanted to keep that other bunk room vacant.
Ah, interesting.
I'm not complaining. I really like sharing with Sim. She's great.
So, what are you gonna do with the submarine now that you're captain?
My first order of business, hiring you two. We really can't do anything else until this gets cleared up, you know?
Sure, I get that. What about afterwards?
We'll sail the 7 seas and have adventures. You know, that kind of stuff.
You sure about that?
I woke up when the submarine made an unscheduled maneuver. Everyone should have been asleep, but suddenly we were surfacing.
How could you tell?
When the submarine surfaces, the bow tilts up and the stern tilts down, and diving's the opposite. My bunk room's in the bow, and I could feel it tilting up.
The bow is the front.
I knew that.
I wondered if someone other than Mortuga might be at the wheel. I was gonna go check, but then I noticed Sim was wide awake, looking upset. When I asked, she told me something had gone wrong with the new magic act she'd set up. I told her she could always take it down, rework it, and then try it again later. She seemed to agree with that, so I left her and went up to the control room. The control room was empty, but I could see we had actually surfaced, so I went up onto the foredeck to check. There wasn't anybody out there either. I had this weird feeling and really didn't want to go back to bed, so I went back to the control room. I took a closer look at the control panel to see if I could work out why we might have surfaced. Suddenly, the readings all started to go haywire. The ship's compass, the needle, it was, malfunctioning. So I pulled it out of its socket. Yeah, I figured it would need to be taken for repairs. So I left the control room but bumped into Dr. Zephyr in the parlor. He was carrying a little empty bottle made of green glass. I don't know why. I didn't ask. I went down the 2 ladders and towards the engine room, since I wanted Mr. Grip to take a look at the ship's compass. But then Madame Tadpole appeared and called out to me. She wanted me to bring Grip and everyone else and meet her outside the storage room upstairs. I went into the engine room and gave Mr. Grip the compass. I told him the needle would need replacing.
Did he agree to fix it for you?
Yeah, of course. He even said he had a bunch of replacement needles he could try out. Anyway, then we went to the cargo hold to fetch Mariana Moon, and the 3 of us went up to the storeroom like Tadpole had asked. We went down the corridor. The others were gathered outside the little room at the end.
Wait a minute. Wasn't he giving her a tour? Or maybe that's when they met up?
I looked through the crowd and saw Captain Mortuga laying on his back, dead. Everyone was trying to work out what had happened. Someone mentioned that Sim was the last person who'd seen Mortuga alive. I didn't like where the conversation was heading, so I took Sim and left. And yeah, that's about it.
You went straight back to your room?
No, I went back up to the control room first.
For what reason?
I was wondering if Mortuga had left any instructions or any paperwork. I wanted to read the captain's log too.
Something tells me that's not the whole story.
That's the whole statement, I swear. If you have any other specific questions, I'll, field them separately.
Report. Clues. 20 out of how many? Suspicions. 0 out of 8. Alright, so we've talked to everyone we needed to so far. So I am gonna leave it here for tonight. How do I get out of here? Ooh, I am very much enjoying this game. It's been really good. So many, like, I don't know, I'm trying to follow the story, but also like trying to pick out the pieces that don't make sense here and there. But it's been great. I'm gonna play more of this tomorrow. I don't think we'll be done with it quite yet. I think there's quite a bit to do still. So, thank you very much for those of you who stopped by and took an interest in the game as well. I hope you guys come by again to enjoy the rest of it. Thank you, Pendris. I appreciate that. Everybody have a great night. Enjoy your Sunday. I'll see you guys tomorrow night as well. And yeah, thank you so much for being here again. Hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. But anyways, have a great night. Bye, everyone. Thank you again.